And welcome to Fossil Fighters Champions. I've never played this game, never even heard of it before Daniel mentioned it to me, but it's apparently one of Daniel's favorite games.
Yay! I get to subject Matt to thinking. Hooray! But anyway, yes, this is one of my favorite games. I've not fully 100%ed it because 100%ing it, I think, implies that you level up everything to the max level, but I've gotten pretty damn close to fully completing this game twice.
It's taken a minute to take save data.
The save data should be fine after you actually do it, assuming that for some reason it's not okay.
Yep. So set to run.
Yeah, set it to run. You definitely want to be places because the walking is slow.
And honestly, fast message speed might not be a bad idea either.
Okay.
It also depends on whether or not we want to do voice acting again.
I'm down.
Alright.
Anyway. Story mode then?
Yep. Are you a boy or a girl?
Wow, you
can do boy, girl, or back.
My gender is back.
Boy.
What is your name?
That's fucking stupid. Is that the DS? Like, is that the same screen as like Mario Kart? Like the little characters? That's hilarious.
I don't know.
That's my name.
Congratulations, you know how to spell your name. What player icon do you want? This really has no influence on anything, so just pick the one you like the most.
Wait, why can you pick boy and then pick the girl icon? What the fuck?
I don't know. Don't ask me questions I don't know the answer to.
Alright, well I don't want to stare at that monstrosity. I'm going to pick the Triceratops.
Sure. So just double click it, I think.
Is this okay?
Is this okay?
No, sure. It is not.
Nothing is okay.
Yeah. That
anyway, birds, background, and horrible jungle textures.
Yep. Chat, welcome to a DS game. So prepare for. By the way, chat, in case you think the graphics are ass, we buffed them by 16 times.
Yes. Okay, which one of us is being the rival character? I feel like Greg can be the rival character.
Sure, Greg can be the rival character.
Because I'll be the final boss.
How long are you gonna stand around and stare at the scenery, huh?
But yeah, I'll be the final boss and all the other NPCs. Well, actually,
I'll my camera a little bit.
Quit stalling and get over here, Matthew.
IRL be like.
Yeah.
But I need to send a message for us to all hang out, IRL. I'll do that after
People
stream.
say wild Venusaurs live at the top of this mountain.
Eh?
Come on, we just went over this. A Vivisaur is a dinosaur that's been revived from fossils. Man, I never thought I'd see one with my very own eyes. Thought I'd be using yours. Now come on, we're not leaving until we get some wild Venusaurs of our very own. Poaching time!
I don't think you should be chasing after a wild dinosaur. This isn't like Pokemon.
Race you to the top!
Also, I forgot that there are a fair amount of story cutscenes that happen with the touchscreen, but the problem is that the main action for the combat happens on the top screen, so there's no real point in switching the screens around.
Hey, I don't see any Vivisaurs anywhere. Somebody must have been lying to me.
By the way, I saw we had
also
issues,
appears
so I
that...
fixed our screen. I fixed the screen.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
The text was getting cut off. This text goes lower than Pokemon does. Greg, go ahead. Oh, you read that line, actually. Okay, so that should be fixed now.
What was that? What's going on?
Hey, look, chat, my hand is above the text.
Ooh.
I think there's something over there.
$10, it's a T-Rex.
You go take a look.
Oh god. What is that cutscene? What is that dinosaur?
That's an Allosaurus. Allons-y! It's gonna eat us.
Oh god, we're gonna die!
In before a Pokeball just comes flying in. Come on, man, we can dive off. Let's Emperor's New Groove this shit. Back to back. Bye, Chad. I love that movie. Let's tear it on.
Pteranodon.
Jump on, both of y'all!
Huh?
Get a move on now!
I only have that amount of time for a conversation while he... How slow is he flying?
How far did this person jump? Yeehaw! Hold on, birds!
See, I read that as Pardo.
Okay, Greg.
Ew, you folks alright?
No.
That cutscene was, something.
Yeah, there are many aspects of this game I like. The cutscenes aren't one of them.
Greg.
Oh my gosh! You're Joe!
From Family Guy? Alright, chat, insert
No.
the... Chat, now let's put on the top left of the screen,
Jojo.
Family Guy, just compilation. With no
This
audio,
is your
of course.
Bizarre adventure.
Yep, that's me. Surprised you know my handle, kid.
Handle.
Also, I can do my incredibly bad Western accent now.
Of course I know you. You're the greatest fossil fighter in the whole world. Your fossil battle skills are legendary.
He must have hated this.
You're Joe Wild West.
That is,
Wild West.
That is fucking stupid.
Yes, well.
I can't believe I'm actually talking to you. This is amazing. I will never stop talking to you. I must sound like a real nerd, huh? Could you sign my voice?
Grrr.
Eek.
That Allosaurus is madder than a sack full of hornets. We can't leave the mountain all riled up like that, or folks will be in a heap of trouble. Ain't no other choice. We gotta subdue that critter in a fossil battle.
I'm sorry, what?
How about it, small fry? You think you're up for it? I'll even loan you one of my dino medals for the fight. So how about it?
When's the last time they made one of these games?
They made one for the 3DS and it bombed super hard.
Oh, my stomach, it hurts real bad.
Greg ate his own crappy bread.
Oi. It must be that rotten banana I
Greg,
ate this
your
morning.
bread was the size of
Yeah,
all of our
that's
heads
it.
put together, and there were fucking 6 of us there. That
Yours
bread was
is
huge.
Slightly. I really want to fight, but I don't think I can. So you'll have to fight in my place,
bottleneck.
Matthew.
Congratulations,
Pussy!
man, you've been conscripted.
I've been volunteered as tribute.
You've been volunteered.
Hunger Games
My
style.
Stomach. I must have eaten a dinosaur.
Well, fair enough. Guess I'll be lending you my dino medal instead. I got 4 of them, so just take whichever one strikes your fancy. That there's an Aerosteon. He's the power type that overwhelms foes with the sharp claws, which is hilarious because I'm pretty sure he only has biting attacks. That's a fast-growing, well-balanced Vivosaur called a Toba Titanosaur. It's one of your more fashionable types.
The heck is that supposed to mean?
I guess look at the face, which is weirdly, like, why is it like that?
Why does it have eyelashes, you
Yeah,
mean?
why does it look like a human thing? Why does it have a human-like face?
There's a lot of weird design questions to have.
Why do I feel like there's fucking furry art of this shit?
See, my
What?
graphics looked worse because I hadn't configured
That's not too
mine
bad.
like this. And
That's just literally what this thing looks like in real life. without
Really?
any coloration. Yes.
Can I need you guys to dump photos into stream chat, please.
Now that there's a Tinsaosaurus. It's a backup type Vivosaur that has great support skills.
Dimetrodon.
Give me a second. I'm trying to type in. Alright.
And
And finally, we got a Dimetrodon. It's a tricky technical type that confounds foes with special skills. All 1 of them. So that's all she wrote. Now dive in and pick yourself a Vivosaur. Now, do you want actual explanations for these, or...
Yes. 'cause
Alright,
Jesus
so... Aerosteron is a Vivasaur that has incredibly high attack, but fairly low other stats.
Yeah, I can see that.
Its main selling point is that it's tanky, will deal a lot of damage outright, and when it's at low HP, also gains an additional power boost.
Okay.
That said, it doesn't really have any extra features to it.
Okay.
Toba Titanosaur, I think, was a more defensive powerhouse that specializes in backline damage, and there's an entire point to that will come up later down the line. However, you also run into better water-type Vivasaurs and long-range Vivasaurs pretty early on in the game. Tinsausaurus, I believe, has like a confusion skill or something, but for the most part doesn't really showcase well until later on when you actually get those skills that Joe was talking about. So it's better saved for when you actually get it in the game, which isn't that long. And Dimetrodon is a funny case where it's weaker than most of the other ones, but it also has a skill that doubles its damage when it reaches level 7.
Okay.
And a skill at level 5 that hits all targets on the field. So, in terms of raw damage, Dimetrodon can outpace Aerosteron, but you do need to play more cautiously with Dimetrodon because it's not nearly as tanky and also prone to getting blasted in the face if you're not careful, because it will waste turns doing that double damage move.
Got it.
It will waste turns doing Hyper Beam.
More or less. So, what do you want to do?
I don't mind the Aerosteon.
Alright, then choose it.
Sounds interesting.
We're going damage, folks! So here's the Vivasaurs that y'all can pick from! Grease my pants and call me slick. That's a fine choice
You
there.
get to make me.
Now remember, once y'all throw that dino metal at the Allosaurus, your Vivasaur will be unleashed. Or if it doesn't, you'll throw that Vivasaur at its head and then lose it. The strength of a fossil fighter depends on how much of a bond they build with their Vivasaurs, meaning your Vivasaur will be weak as shit. So make sure you trust each other and try to have some fun, alright? Also, you can press A to just advance the dialogue.
Oh, I can? Okay. Oh god, another horrifying 3D cutscene.
Whee!
Why is it just it's a poker chip?
Yes.
Chat, no wonder he wanted to play this. Daniel's actually good at poker.
Yes, because that's
I'm
what
kidding.
this is. It's Dino
This is
Poker.
the takeaway.
Actually, you know what's funny? Wait, who kicked ass at poker again? I forget when you brought it over.
I thought it was... Ironically, I thought it was Greg because Greg kept winning the...
It's because Greg kept bullshitting his way past the problem.
Yes.
Greg was playing
If a
like you should
Venusaur's
not
life
play in
gauge
Vegas.
drops to 0, it will be knocked out of the battle. Pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
To win, just knock out the enemy Vivasaur by depleting its HP.
No, I think at the end Dennis came out on top.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Remember, that was a while ago. Fossil power.
Vivasaurs, yeah, so Vivasaurs need energy called Fossil Power. You gain Fossil Power at the start of each turn, and you can have a max cap of Fossil Power. There's a lot of intricacies that we'll be going over later, but for now, just follow along with what the game is telling you.
How much tapping?
Like I said, you can press A to navigate this, or use your controller, basically. You don't need to keep tapping on the screen for all this. Yes.
Select yes!
Sorry, I'm like I remember him using like DS placement of controls. That's my problem. I was hitting the
That's
B
why
button.
you changed the A and B buttons like you did with Kingdom Hearts. But yeah, so turns alternate. You will basically get the opportunity to attack and defend each rotation. Very simple, very Pokemon-like.
I'll do that later.
Ooh, that was a right powerful attack. I think you're good from here. Just do what I showed you. Do you remember any of the instructions I just told you?
Click the fucking button on the dinosaur.
Actually, you know, there's a funny thing. I wonder if you can lose the tutorial, because you could very well just keep pressing no, I think. And... ah, dang, that Allosaurus seemed to settle down.
Yes, because
Yay.
it's
That
as
Allosaurus
all
finally
should
calmed down and
be.
went back into his dino metal.
So wild dinosaurs have dino metals, apparently.
Apparently. Nice job, Smallfire. You did real good.
You ran that fossil battle like a pro, Matthew. You're awesome. Huh? Hey, my stomach doesn't hurt anymore.
Congratulations! It doesn't hurt! Woo!
I must have stress.
Indigestion. Yeah, well, who cares about that now, am I right?
This Allosaurus was abandoned by some cruel fighter. Reckon that's why he had his shorts in a bunch. But luckily, I killed that other fighter. And what?
And I killed his shorts.
Vivosaurs need to be with fossil fighters they know they can trust. Because they really have a choice in the matter. If they're abandoned, they go feral and their true nature emerges.
Oh, that dinosaur looks
You
dope.
say that like they don't emerge
violence.
anyway.
Greg, that dinosaur looks dope.
Yeah, that's a more modern interpretation of what the one that you said looked more normal looks like.
Yeah, before they thought it was just like it had like a crescent horn. That's why I'm here. Actually, the Fighters Association asked me to round up rogue Vivosaurs. Ah, shucks, where are my manners? You know this already, but I'm Joe Wild West, and I'm a fossil fighter.
We are acutely aware.
I introduced myself as Matthew. Cool.
I'm Todd, and Matthew is my best friend. We always cheer for you on TV, Joe. Always, even when you're not on.
They just have a cult in front of the TV.
Yeah. It's just a shrine.
Our dream is to become great fossil fighters just like you. We will look exactly like you, talk exactly like you.
Ah, shucks, you small fry are gonna make me blush.
Give me your skin.
You all have to aim a little higher. Don't try to be as good as me. Try to be better.
No. You seem to have misunderstood something, Joe. We will become you.
Well, I suppose I should think about seeing you two home, but I ain't quite done with my job yet. So I'm abandoning you kids in this forest where
I'm
they're
just-
rogue dinosaurs.
Not, bitch!
I'm going to think about sending you guys home. I'm not gonna do it.
I still got one more Riversaur that needs rescuing, you see? But y'all seem pretty capable, so I'll trust you can make it home.
Can't. My home was that
Man, are you still
Allosaurus.
browsing Reddit?
No. I'm trying to figure out, trying to Google more
Bacon.
dinosaurs.
Ah, Bacon, I done near forgot that Dino Mano I loaned you. Tell you what, let's say you keep it as my way of saying thank y'all, thank for your help.
Dagnabbit, I didn't want this.
What?
Oh man, if only my stupid stomach hadn't started hurting.
As far as that, bitch.
Listen
I
up, small
shouldn't have eaten
fries.
that banana.
If you love your Vivosaurs and share their passion for fossil battles, then y'all can accomplish anything. Or you can force them to battle anyway. I look
You got-
forward to the day y'all both become fossil fighters.
When y'all are proper fossil fighters, maybe y'all can go destroy that local there town there. They done just give me out of $500 for beer. I told them I wouldn't pay. I said I'd be back. That was 20 years ago, and I still haven't been back. But I know someone else will carry on the torch for me to burn down that there town with a T-Rex. It's gonna be like meet, and he just gives us goggles that are just meet the pyro.
Sure. Anyway, let's hurry along. We still got more tutorialing to do.
There's so much tutorial on this. Holy shit! Fucking Pokemon, at least after the first 5 minutes, is like goodbye.
To be fair, this is supposed to be going a lot faster than we're currently going at this. Adios.
Bye, Joe.
I think for a half second I thought I saw his Model T pose before he disappeared off screen.
Yeah, it could have been.
Wow, we just got advice from Joe Wild West himself. No choice now, Matthew. We have to become fighters.
Yeah, funny thing about related to
we
that
gonna do that
is when they brought the God of War reboot to PC, they had to like redo the game for ultra wide screens because on the ultra wide screen during their early testing, you could see Atreus just A posing or T posing off screen. So they're like, "Oh shit, we gotta fix that."
That sounds
like, and they did fix it, but it's very funny. People were like they showed off the screenshot of what it looked like, and you were like Kratos fighting a god, and then meanwhile Atreus like getting ready for his next attack, and he's just A posing like with a fucking arrow flying away.
anyway.
We're gonna play it at some point, chat, Bobby.
That
That game's so good.
Fighter.
That game is so good. Because I want to play Ragnarok at some point before they make their new game. Which,
You know-
when was Ragnarok released? That was a while ago. 2 years later. What the
years
fuck?
later.
Fuck is this time skip? Man,
So,
fucking Endgame.
2 years later.
2 years later, I'm a child with a helicopter.
I can't believe it's finally gonna happen, Matthew. My heart is beating like a jackhammer. We're gonna be in Joe's very own tournament.
Why did you
the
suddenly go?
Steel Cup.
What the?
All the cool fighters just call it the Cup for short. But I call it the Grail because I ain't cool.
Okay.
Joe would be amazed to know we made it through the preliminaries and came all the way here if he remembers us.
This is just Jurassic Park.
Hey, I can
It's
see
like
the countless
Jurassic
damn
Park
Fawlty
combined.
Park. That's where the Cup's gonna be.
It's Jurassic Park combined with Pokemon.
It is, yeah.
Jurassic Parkemon.
Actually, you know what? There was a Mad episode. I think it was one of the first ones, actually, that was just Pokemon Park. Oh god, the helicopter did not look like it was spazzing out that hard the last time I looked at it.
Those rotors are worse.
Goodbye, helicopter. Helicopter, helicopter. I love that meme. It's so stupid.
Welcome to the Caliosteo Fossil Park, a prehistoric world of dreams, dinosaur, and adventures. And nothing suspicious, certainly. This park was founded by none other than Joe Wildwoods, the superstar fossil fighter.
No, he's Tiger Woods with that new e-golf tournament.
Sure.
Have you seen that, Greg?
I've heard of it.
I listened to a podcast that talked
It's
about
composed
it.
of 3 islands, the Rivular Island, Cranial Isle, and Ilium Island.
Yeah, Greg. So basically, the thing is, it like you stand 35 feet away from a screen, fire your shot, and then there's like a bunch of cameras and tech that determines where your ball goes. And also, since it's broadcast on live TV, and all of the golfers are hot mic'd. So like some of them go literally what the fuck into their mics when they're like, this shot is not right. Like there was a shot, like one of the bugs that happened was like someone did a chip shot and it like divoted the dirt, and instead of tracking the ball, it tracked the dirt flying 40 feet away. And they're like, and the golfer was confused. He's like, I smacked that thing. What the hell? And they had to like look at it, and they're like, "Oh shit! It tracked the dirt. You get a redo because that's in the rules. If the computer fucks up, you get a redo. Like egregiously
Anyway.
fucks up."
Yeah.
Visitors are welcome to excavate fossils and revive as many visitors as they like.
All right, time to go
Just
fucking
sit for a
fossiling.
moment. I'll be right back.
All right, see
And
ya.
of course, there's plenty of fossil fighting to be done. But please, for now, please make yourselves at home in the lush green Ribular town. Beep burp burp. It's an important public service announcement to Caliseo Fossil Park.
Caliosteo, yeah.
Registration for the Caliosteo Cup will be ending soon. Fossil fighters who have not yet registered to enroll in the fire station, read immediately. Eek, they're gonna end registration! Come on, we have to get to the fire station now! The fire station, it's the building right behind us. The fire station is an integrated facility serving all your fossil fighter needs. It has a cleaning room for fossils and is also home to a fossil stadium where fossil battles are held. Come on, let's stop standing around and go register already! Wait, please, there's something very important I need to tell you! To open the main menu, press the X button or touch the icon on... I sure hope you remembered any of those words, because if you have trouble saving, I'm not helping you. Speaking of which, you should probably save right now, because
It's
the game
not working. Why isn't it working?
Good job, you dingus.
To check my inputs, it's not working again.
Maybe you should change your A and B button.
It's working now. Maybe I change my A and B button as well.
There is
Oh my god, he remember!
After it saves, I don't want to change settings while it's like
Well,
doing
yeah.
a thing. No.
There's a very specific mood that accompanies realizing that you haven't gone to the bathroom in over 12 hours and you may in fact be an ostrich and nutty.
Oh, Greg, that happened to me today too. I like stood there for a solid like minute.
Hold on a minute, no, what did Greg just say about being an ostrich?
Because ostriches don't pee much.
True.
And I was
Why do I have to
thinking
drive
about
with the
ostriches
fucking
from
touchscreen?
yesterday. Ostriches are
Hey,
very well
over here,
optimized
Matthew!
to extract water from their waste.
What the fuck? Hello and welcome. I take it you want to enter the Caliosteo Cup.
Hiya there! Yes, we want to
In that
enter.
case, may I
We
please
will
have your
squeeze
names?
into the cup.
Hold your name.
Thank you very much, Matthew. Your qualification through the preliminaries has been confirmed. Please wait here. Someone will be along shortly to instruct you on our facility and rules.
Hey, what about me?
Oh, by the way,
You weren't
I'll tell you the
registered.
thing in a minute.
Hey there, I'm Stella. I'm the staff leader here on Ribular Island.
Ah,
Hi,
good. Another
Stell.
like Stell. She's got the same hair as like Stell. By the way,
No,
I've
she
been
has
getting
the
like.
dead mom hair.
Oh yeah, true.
You guys just made it in time, but since you did, I'm gonna start the tour of the most important place.
By the way, I wanted to do a
Bathroom.
work thing after this while you guys are watching Yu-Gi-Oh. I can't because I need that dude's like. I needed help from the user. That user's probably asleep.
Nice.
I'm
Right this
fucked.
way, please.
So I gotta start early tomorrow. That
The most
sucks.
important place. What do you think that is?
The bathroom. Actually, it's the kitchen. And then the
Agreed.
bathroom.
Just make sure you
They're not
make
the
sure you
same.
check that the chocolate pudding came out of the one.
Okay, TMI, Greg.
Welcome to the most important place for fighters, the cleaning room.
Why is there a joystick and a D-pad?
Yeah, you'll figure it out. This is the cleaning machine. It carves fossils out of their rocky prisons. And then this machine revives Vivisaurs from the fossils.
What's up, chat? If you get
That's
be able to
some pretty
go into
high-tech
video
stuff.
games, grab this so we can have dinosaurs. I want to see someone take a T-Rex through New York City.
Yes, we
Not
try
at
to
the
stay up
museum
to date.
style.
As such, these machines may be a bit different from what you're used to, in case you played the first game. I'll explain how to operate them now, so please pay attention. This will be on the test, kids.
I don't want to pay
Ooh,
attention.
rock.
First, let's get cleaning. Matt, this is the absolute
I think
wrong
it's
time to
supposed to
start
extracting
mashing through the
fossils by carving away
instructions.
the rock. Oh, okay. We can see how it's going. Okay. The blue meter will increase from the bottom. Show me. Damage that the red meter will increase. Okay. Cool. How do I clean?
Give it a second, because you do need to pay attention to everything here.
Carving stone. Move the drill. Oh.
You can, so for that, you can also tap on the side of the screen that the rock's not on with the hammer, and it'll also clean it off. This is also the point where I mentioned that we might need to do some of this cleaning off stream, and that's why. Because, frankly speaking, blowing into your microphone is painful. So here's the thing. The drill is very slow at cleaning, but is more precise. The hammer has a wide AoE, but is liable to break the fossils once
Right, I'm just doing that just to get like to the bottom of it.
Oh yeah, so you also want to hit the yellow part to see how big the fossil is, for the record. So the yellow thing between the two...
Yeah.
So that's how big the fossil is, so you gotta go, man. You haven't hit 1% yet. No, I apologize. You hit 1%. Nope, we got a little bit of damage.
That's a bit of damage.
You're getting cleaner. Oh yeah, so there's also a rule that I wanted to introduce. So I will be doing some farming for Matt off stream. Here is the thing though. Any fossil that says new that Matt gets along this adventure, he's gonna have to clean himself, either on or off screen. And then I will clean anything else so long as he's cleaned at least one variant of the fossil.
I'm too slow at this, I think.
No, because you keep damaging the fossil, the clear also goes down.
What the fuck, man?
I told you to pay attention, you didn't listen to me.
Well, I can just revert to our save. Let's try again.
There's a person that you can do test runs with, but, Yowza, that's not good. How about I give you a Dino Medal instead?
Consolation prize!
Remember, if you want any hope of winning the cup, your cleaning skills need to be top-notch. So practice, fucking idiots. If you want to go practice cleaning...
Go talk to Greta. Got it.
She'll let you practice cleaning as often as you like. But just know, if you can't revive a Vivisaur from a practice fossil. Now, explain the rules we use for
Time to go to the stadium.
Matt, do you want to know how to play this game or not?
Yes, I'm headed to the stadium. It said go to the stadium.
There's not really much of a point to voice acting if you're gonna keep skipping the dialogue.
I mean...
Fossil Stadium is through this door.
How pointy are we at voice acting anyway? How much of a
Not
point?
really, but I feel like Matt needs
Fossil Stadium, woo! I'm so excited I could nuke, puke.
Please don't nuke. Yes, let's try not to do that. Our floors are very clean. Anyway, please follow me. But yes, I feel like
Correction, your
Matt
floors
needs the
were very
tutorials
clean.
and explanations more than I do voice acting. This is the Fossil Stadium's common room. Fighters entered in the cup will often gather here. Oh, when you get a notice about an upcoming match, be sure to come right away.
No! Can't make me.
Hiya, I'm Devin Strait, and I'm here to get you familiar with all the Cup's fossil fighting rules.
Oh, you... Wow, Devin, I didn't know that you wanted to tell us your sexual preference.
First off, let me show you how a team is
Really?
assembled for battle. This screen shows you where to choose your Vivosaurs that will accompany you into battle. Here you can see the Vivosaurs on your team, and the opponent's team is up there.
Got it. Makes sense.
The 3 Vivosaurs set in the section.
Okay,
are
so on the
ones that
left
will
side,
pair
they're in
the
battle. Okay, so you can only have a
Yes.
team of 3. Okay, okay.
And the ones on the other side are your secondaries, so you can swap them into your team, but you can't necessarily have them out.
Right.
The orange colored section is called the Attack Zone, or AZ.
Ah, Pokemon.
The blue colored section is called the Support Zone, or SC. Vivosaurs in the AZ receive support effects from any Vivosaur in the SC. This includes your opponent's side, too. The green section is for reserves. Vivosaurs set in these 2 spots won't appear in a fossil battle. Here's where you can choose your team formation at the start of the battle. Your team can take the Jurassic formation by putting 2 Vivosaurs in the attack AZ, or can choose Cambrian formation by putting 2 Vivosaurs in the SC.
Why we chose Cambrian, I'm not sure.
Examine the other team carefully and then pick your Vivosaurs and their formation for the battle. Once you're ready, select ready.
Well, Matt was ready.
It didn't let me select.
Well-
I was trying to select, and it didn't have me select anything.
Now I'll explain how an actual battle works. I got some demo teams, so let's go to the stadium.
Woo! We finally get to go inside a fossil stadium. Come on, come on!
Bye, lady.
Alright, let me show you how team battling works.
God damn it, I hate when you have to sneeze and then you just don't.
Yep.
Yeah. The 3 zones closest to the enemy side are the attack zones, or AZ. The 3 zones farthest are the support zones. This is Jurassic Formation, where 2 Vivosaurs are in the AZ. This is Cambrian Formation, where 2 of them are in the SC. You conduct battle using these 2 formations. When a team battles, the first attack always goes to the team with the highest speed. A low-speed Vivosaur can be teamed up with high-speed Vivosaurs to make up for this weakness. Did you see how the support effects from the Vivosaurs in the SC were applied to those in the AZ? In Jurassic Formation, the support effects of the Vivosaur in the SC apply to both in the AZ. But because the support effects are split between 2 AZ Vivosaurs, their power is... The Cambrian Formation, the support effects from both Vivosaurs in the SC go to the one AZ Vivosaur. If you have a single powerful Vivosaur, use this formation and stick it in the AZ.
FP plus?
So FP plus means that you get more FP per turn.
Oh.
Each Vivosaur has a range in which it's most effective. If a Vivosaur attacks an enemy in its effective range, it will inflict extra damage. On the other hand, if it attacks from an ineffective range, it won't do as much damage.
Right.
To check the effective range of your Vivosaur, use the information icon. So, on top of the Pokemon mechanics, there's also range and support effects.
So I think Pokemon's only
see the-
adopting now. 15 years later.
Yeah, more or less. Do you see the
Nice.
tiny arrows pointing up on the enemy Vivosaurs? If the circle, if there's a circle next to the arrow, that means the range is, or your enemy is in the Vivosaur's effective range. If there's an X by the arrow, it means it's out of the range.
Got
And if
it.
it's a star, that means it's in the exact range it needs to be for.
It means you should fucking hit that dinosaur.
Exactly. If the selected dinosaur is in the most effective range, a star will appear beside the arrow.
Boop.
These marks are also shown when attacks are being carried out in battle. Okay, let's move on. Press the B button to close the screen. Change your team formation, use any of the rotation icons, and it will rotate in that direction. You can also rotate it by sliding around your Vivosaurs like it's like a top on the touchscreen. Rotation costs FP, but you'll only be charged when you charge for the number of spots moved from your original position. So if you do like a 180 spin, then you can only do a max of 15 FP cost, and then you'll
Okay.
start reverting your FP after. So until you make an actual move, you can rotate the team as much as you like. Before Vivisaur attacks, consider rotating it to a range where it's most effective against the target. Okay, now you can rotate your team and attack to your heart's content. When you're out of FP, just select the end icon. This also ends my lecture because it's probably boring you. Also, if you select the auto icon, your Vivisaur will die on their own. They will make horrible decisions though, so don't do that.
I'm assuming the AI in this game is not very good for your team.
It's more competent than you can give it. Than you would normally give it.
Okay, so let's attack
much more competent.
So let's start with the Triceratops. So its effective range is
I want to do that.
like 3 away.
Okay.
Well, it worked. So press the press either the attack icon or the Triceratops itself. Press the Triceratops again, and now press its attack move. And you see how the the two in the back have stars. Attack one of them, because that means that the Triceratops will do extra damage to it. Auto damage. Because the middle icon is grayed out, that means you can't attack anymore because you have less FP than any of your Vivisaurs.
Should I rotate someone then or no?
Well, you don't necessarily need to rotate somebody in, but you can also mind the support effects too. So, for instance, your Dilophosaurus is currently exerting a support effect on the front dinosaur. So you could leave your formation like this, or you can switch it around and see if you get any better stat buffs. So like that's not bad, but also not necessarily particularly good comparative to like the Dilophosaurus being in the back. So I think the formation you had was perfectly fine.
FP?
And
okay.
So we can end here. Note also that FP saving is an important management skill too.
Got it. Class dismissed.
One last thing to keep in mind. A fighter who lacks strategy if a fighter lacks strategy or their Vivisaur lacks ability, victory will prove impossible. So remember, you need to think. Remember that, alright? Now, get out there and show them what you're made of. Good
Me,
luck.
Blaze HSR. Me does dailies in auto mode because lol, Acheron go burr.
And then we watch you fail miserably when it's time to stream.
Look,
That's it for orientation, you two. Now you're officially registered in the Kalioseo Cup. Your opponents will be automatically chosen by the computer.
I want to know how many kids just failed to say that word.
Also, whenever you finish a cup match, you'll be granted access to a new dig site. This is important, because that's how you get more dinosaurs. Oh, I also forgot. Here, I have paleo pagers here. Right here.
Pagers?
Pager.
What century is this?
In 2010, we have pagers? I guess it might not be self-service where we're at.
We chuck entire medals at other dinosaurs. I don't think we're in the mood to complain. We send news and notices out on paleo pages via the fossil messaging service or the FMS, which I was just eventually corrected as fuck myself.
I was thinking... Yeah, I was thinking the same.
Beep, beep, boop. This is an important public service announcement from Kalioseo Fossil Park. Kalioseo Cup opening ceremony will be kicking off shortly. All interested parties should be meet. Okay, that's my cue. Good luck. Try not to die.
I bet the opening ceremony is gonna be awesome. Maybe Joe will show up.
Oh god, Joe Rogan.
Alright, leave the building. Actually, Greg, didn't you get lost in that building?
Yep.
Ow, there's one exit.
Do you see how I'm confused by Greg? I wish it would start already. I've got the fever, and the only cure is more digging. I need to dig myself into a hole. Ooh, I'm so excited. What kind of battles do you think we'll see today?
You won't see any battles. You'll be in a hole. Hey, look! Something's flying this way!
Cutscene time.
Oh, Nicalio Sale Fossil Park, the place where dreams are made. I'm the owner of this here park. The name's Joe Wild West. You fires will love it here. We got 3 islands to explore. Now get ready for a surprise.
You all gonna die, I sent my
I want
dinosaur
y'all to
in.
know that the couple champion will get my park. That's right, you'll own all this. You'll own it free and clear.
Everything the light touches shall be yours.
And you'll have to pay taxes
Let's
on
get
it.
the
That's so
folks.
true. Like, have you seen
Yeah,
that
sale,
bullshit?
Now open.
Like, holy shit, have you seen, like, how many times people have gotten fucked over because they've, like, chosen a car on, like, a game show? You have to pay taxes on the value of that car.
Yay.
Which is stupid, which is why everyone just takes the money instead, and then they're like, alright, I'm gonna put, like, a quarter of this away for taxes. I gotta finish my taxes, because I have to fucking remove my EV tax credit, because fuck you, Tesla. Fuck you, Elon.
Hey, man, just seeing Joe's face on that awesome video display was so exciting.
Greg, it sounds like you're just using your voice from the other day, but just louder.
You mean the Nola voice?
He's just using his Nola voice, but louder, yeah.
I was aiming for Surfer Dude originally, but then I realized I didn't know any markers of Surfer Dude.
Well, surfer dudes are just like, hey, man, cow. Like, just talk like a Ninja Turtle.
Talk like Michelangelo.
Yeah, talk like Michelangelo, exactly, yeah.
Settled
I've
on
been
a
killed by him
voice
enough
for
times in
things.
COD lately. Just talk like Michelangelo.
But I'm stuck now.
But seriously,
No, you're not.
the Cup's grand prize.
No,
is
Greg,
this
you've been
entire
recast.
fossil
You quit
park.
because of AI, and now they brought in a new voice actor.
My mind
been-
is completely blown here.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Do Surfer Dude.
This is huge, Matthew. We have to find a way to win no matter what.
Okay, now I don't know. Now you're just sounding
Oh,
like
you
a
sound
surfer
like
dude that's
he's stoned.
stoned out. Which, to be fair, is probably pretty accurate. Especially in SoCal. Oh, hi, lady.
Oh, Todd. Hello, Matthew. The cup is finally underway. Why the hell are you
But
two
her
still
saying
here?
Todd just makes you think of Todd Flanders.
I'm surprised you didn't say Todd Howard.
No, because Todd
Oh, hey,
Flanders is
still.
kid in The Simpsons. He's Flanders' kid.
Why aren't you two off digging false rocks yet? You should have received the message on your pages by now. First Stakeside Treasure Lake is now open on Rivular Island. Get the fuck over there. The fossil,
There's woods.
The treasure lake is ringed by thick woods in the middle of which is the lake. Gee,
Of which
couldn't
it's a
imagine.
lake.
Players are urged to travel there and get ready for round 1 of the cup.
Eek! We are really gonna do this. Hey, everyone's gone. We just got here and we're already behind.
Treasure Lake is through that walkway there.
Come on, let's go before all the fossil rocks are gone.
You know, I'm actually shocked Joe would do something like that. None of the staff knew he was putting up the park as a prize, not even me.
Oh boy, congrats, you're getting a new boss! They're just like, now presenting Bobby Kotick.
Yay.
Yeah, you know who that is?
Nope.
Well, the guy who was in charge of Activision before they sold it to Microsoft.
Oh.
So if you're wondering who was responsible for loot boxes in Overwatch and the slow degradation of anything involving Blizzard, welcome to Bobby Kotick. He also played the...
I suppose you have better things to worry about, huh? Good luck in the cup, Matthew.
by the way, funny thing...
Remember to stay focused.
Funny thing,
Remember
he
to stay
played...
focused.
I'm reading... Alright, well, I'm getting Daniel so I can tell my story. But yeah, remember... So, funny thing about Bobby Kotick is he played the A's cheap-ass owner in Moneyball, which is ironic because he's a cheap-ass motherfucker. So, should I go to Treasure Lake, or should we pause because it's 10?
I mean, there's
I
going
wanna-
to be a fair amount of dialogue, so...
Okay, I want to do a practice run at this again.
Okay. Here's
'Cause
the
I
thing,
sucked at
though.
it.
If you want me to help you power level a little bit earlier, so go to the cleaning room that's on the bottom right.
Bottom right.
Yes, bottom right. You haven't gone up here yet. And frankly, probably will never. No, that's the lounge.
Uh-oh.
Oh god! I have two directionally challenged people.
Any other cleaning rooms, like... Is it in here?
Yes.
That map's confusing, then.
Oh god,
Where is she?
I've validated that is one of the places where I got lost.
Actually, I genuinely don't know where she is. She's supposed to be there.
Good job, you broke it.
Okay, we might need to come back after.
You probably, like, she's gone until you get your first official fossil.
Well, that's not good. We'll come back to this maybe afterwards then. For a little bit at least.
Yep.
Because Matt needs to actually get to the place and not skip any story important dialogue while I go and power farm.
Yep. But I'm gonna save real quick because that was a lot of fucking dialogue.
But yes, we shall be back later.
Yes. Goodbye, everybody. See ya.